Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Dalaran. Patch 9.1.5 got a lot of different customizations to take a look at, and today we got Highmountain Tauren. So far, Blizzard has taken a look at the Lightforged Runai for both male and female, the Nightborn, the male and female, and finally got the eyes right, as well as a few customizations for Void Elves. And today we can take a look at final Legion allied race. It's funny because of Legion Time Walking, they're taking a look at the Legion allied races, buffing them up in looks. So today we got Highmountain, but now the question lies in what other allied races or normal races should they go back and upgrade? What are some of the upgrade options that people are really looking for? I got some of my own ideas, but let's get on with the video. Starting off with the Highmountain male Tauren, there's a variety of different skin presets. A few more, not all of them are super notable, but there is like this blonde color that really stands out, as well as this like dark purple chocolate-ish. Nothing new for the faces for the males, but with the different skin tones, as well as the other customizations, it really does add extra. You also have different haircut options. Unlike the male Tauren, the original Tauren, the Highmountain at least have their own hairstyles. A lot of them have like the hair that kind of drapes over the face with a bit of this scene emo look to it, which is unique to say the least, but I do like that they're at least different than the original Tauren. We also got a couple different hair options as well, similar to the male Tauren, but still unique and different to the Highmountain. I gotta say, I love that touch when it's something different, something new, similar, but different at the same time. Even the beards are also a little bit different. Again, I am a huge fan of this. Honestly, when they announced Lightforged, Nightborn, I was thinking they're just gonna copy Night Elf and Draenei looks for like hair and stuff and just copy them over, but the fact that they're going in and making something unique and different, big props to Blizzard for that. The art team definitely carries this game quite a bit. You also have a different headdress, again just like the normal Tauren, but still slightly different, more of this feathers and totems from the Highmountain tribe. And then you also have different horn styles. They added quite a few for the normal Tauren, but the Highmountain have these smooth antlers and there's a lot of playability with it. One of my favorites is the ones where the horn is kind of broken off at a point. It really kind of shows off like a battle scar for the player if they want to go with that kind of a look. I'm a big fan of something like that. They really did that well for the Draenei as well. There's a couple more horn options, even though the colors themselves don't really look super different except for this white one. They do look good overall, and that's again more customizability. Then there's horn wraps, just a bit of wrapping on the horns if you choose so, and they are a little bit different depending on which horn style you run with. Then there's decorations like feathers, and I kind of like it, but that's mostly what you're going to get with the Highmountain is just a bunch of feathers or no feathers at all. Even the hair, you can have two types of feathers. Again, majority of the male customization options are more feathers, less feathers. I mean, if you're playing Highmountain and you play a druid and you slowly turn into a bumpkin, I guess those feathers transforming you into a balanced druid kind of makes sense. There's also nose piercings like the normal Tauren, but again, some nice interesting spins on the Highmountain side. Nothing new for the body color as well as the paint. Maybe they could separate the face and the body at some point. But then they added the tail, and I think normal Tauren at some point should probably get this. They're able to get different types of tails from it being really untamed or bushy or more of a fine tip of a brush. As well as tail decorations, which again, a nice bit that nothing that the normal Taurens have, but the Highmountain do. Again, huge fan of some of the unique customizations they added for these guys. Then we have the female Highmountain Tauren, very similar customizations as the males, but also some things are different. The skin colors are going to be exactly the same, so whether you want to play the male Highmountain or the female Highmountain, you are getting quite a bit of variety, and for females it does change slightly with the pattern based on the face, which I thought was a very nice touch. Just like Highmountain versus Tauren, I like how the Highmountain females do have different hair options than the Tauren females. Again, I like the unique stuff of it, especially the side swept ponytail kind of looking thing. I'm a big fan of something like that. You have more decorations for the females, but this time you can do beads, a mix of feathers, or beads and feathers together, as well as wraps. So there's a little bit more variety in terms of how you want to customize your female Highmountain. When it comes to the horns, again, like the males, the females also have a couple unique options. They have the left and the right, which does look different, like significantly different for the females in terms of which horn is broken off. The horn colors, just like the males, are also present, and again, just very subtle changes to some of the tones, which is something not a lot of people are going to notice, but I do like that there are changes. You have horn wraps only in one style for females depending on which horn type you run, and also horn decorations that the male don't, like little caps at the end of the horn. You could choose feathers or no feathers, but the females do get a different option where they actually get variety, and that is in the earrings department. You can either have little totems at the end, or just a normal earring, or beads at the end with a gemstone, or feathers. Again, a lot of feathers for the Highmountain. Then there's also nose piercings. Some of them males and females share, but there are one, I think, that is different to females that the males do not have. The same thing as males, the body colors and presets all are the same as they were, same colors. The tail is slightly different. There's a little bit more customization for the male Highmountain, but for the females, there's only two good options, or really two options rather. There is, I think, one extra customization when it comes to the tail decorations, which again, I like the tail decorations in particular because we get to look at the backside of our characters quite often, so you will notice the tail decoration a lot. With all the customizations happening for Legion allied races for Legion Time Walking, it does make you wonder when and who are going to get upgraded next. It makes sense to take a look at the allied races that came after these four, the Dark Iron Dwarves, the Kultirans, as well as the Mechanims for the Alliance of Battle for Azeroth with the Valperas and Dalaran and the Maga Orcs. They have quite a few customizations to start with when they dropped originally, but since then, with all the other Shadowlands updates, they are starting to look a little bit limited. I don't think we'll be getting the Battle for Azeroth Time Walking anytime soon, which will be the perfect time to give some of these guys updates. But what if Blizzard decided to, let's say, explore different class options for some of these allied races? Like if they were to expand, allowing some races to get one extra class that they can play as. Like what if Zandalari got Warlocks and Kultirans got Paladins? That would be a perfect opportunity for Blizzard to release some extra customizations. Give players more of a reason to level a Kultiran Paladin, get the heritage armor if you've never played one before, and now you have all these cool new looks to adorn your character. Because a lot of these BFA allied races do look a little bit behind compared to everybody else now. As for Blizzard, they don't really need a reason to sprinkle in updates and cosmetics here and there. Just having more of them is a good thing, and majority of players like that kind of thing anyway. Unless allied races are not the next ones on the list. You know who I'd like to see? Trolls. Trolls have a massive chins, particularly the males. And you know what would be great to cover up that chin? A beard. Personally, I would like to see some Vol'jin style beards on trolls. I think it's great, and I've seen some screenshots of people kind of mocking up what a beard would look like on a troll and like Photoshop and stuff, and there's some really cool ideas that you can go for. While we're on topic of beards, I feel goblins would also work well with the beard. They have a massive chin that just stands out. It'd be kind of nice to have a beard to cover it up with. At least that would be some of my ideas of where they could go forward with it, but the more customizations, the better. I like all these customizations they added in 9.1.5. There's been talks about, is this enough? Is this not good enough? Why did Nightborn have so many faces that scowl? But, you know, I think the more customizations, the merrier. It's one of the cooler ideas that Blizzard had for 9.1.5. It's a middle of the tier patch when there's nothing really going on, nothing to do, but now you've given players a reason to go back and unlock allied races like Nightborn Lightforged, to level through them so you can have a Nightborn or a Lightforged character. This together with the Mage Tower, together with the Legion Time Walking and all the stuff they're doing, this is good. I want to see more stuff like this. And it's awesome how the art team was able to whip up all these different customizations for Highmountain, for example. I was genuinely impressed. Anyway, let me know what you think about the customizations and who do you think should get upgrades going forward. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comments and I'll see all of you in the next one.